a sound that the glass makes before it hits the floor, a hum in the hallway when you don't live here anymore. I'm walking on the edges of the life we used to lead, trying not to trigger the parts of me that bleed. I thought I was a mountain, thought I was the steel, but I'm just a fragment of everything I feel. I tried to glue the edges, I tried to mask the seams, but the cracks are showing up in the middle of my dreams. Every time I breathe, I feel the friction in my chest, like 1,000 jagged shards that never wanna rest. I'm a puzzle with a picture that no one wants to see, just a pile of the person I used to be. And I'm reaching for the center, but the center isn't there. Just the smell of your tobacco in the cold, indifferent air. I'm a landslide moving in slow motion to the sea, waiting for the gravity to finally finish me. I'm holding my heart in a million creases, watching the way that the pain increases. I can't pick them up, I can't let them go, while I'm drowning in the debris of the only soul I know. I'm a ghost of a man in a shattered frame, screaming need the darkness and whispering your name. It's too deep to mend. This is how the universe ends. Yeah, I'm holding my heart in a million creases, watching the way that the pain increases. I can't pick them up, I can't let them go, while I'm drowning in the debris of the only soul I know. I'm a ghost of a man in a shattered frame, screaming at the darkness and whispering your name. I can't put it back together, no, it's too small to fix, too deep to mend. This is how the universe ends. I'm holding my heart in a million pieces, watching the way that the pain increases. I can't pick them up, I can't let them go, while I'm drowning in the debris of the only soul I know. I'm a ghost of a man in a shattered frame, screaming at the darkness and whispering your name. I can't put a bill. It's a sound that doesn't vibrate in the air, a frequency of gone that's more than I can bear. I'm sitting in the kitchen while the daylight starts to die, and I'm listening to a phantom underneath the hollow sky. It's not my voice, it's breaking, not my It's a deeper kind of weeping down where nobody can go. I can smile for the neighbors, I can play the part, I can keep the surface steady like a work of modern art. But behind the ribs and muscle, in the dark and quiet places, 1,000 ghosts are screaming with 1,000 different faces. It's a saltwater religion, it's a ritual of pain, and I'm the only witness to the coming of the rain. And the pressure is a mountain, and the silence is a sea. A beautiful disaster happening inside of me. I'm gasping for the oxygen, I'm reaching for the day, but the sound of all this sorrow isn't going away. It's a deafening compassion, hide in the bone. Listen to the sound on the loneliest note. Let it out, let it break, for the sake of every ache. I'm tired of the stifling, I'm tired of the mask, I'm tired of the burden of this impossible task. Just make it hard test, and the world stays still. It's a lonely kind of aching, but nobody can feel. There's no tears upon my cheek, no sobbing in the night, just a heart that's weeping sorrow out of every bite of light. It's a deepening compassion, a riot in the bone. My heart cries for love, it's always no. Let it hear that, the rhythm of the God, it never stops. Even when I'm sleeping, my heart cries, and the world stays still. It's a lonely kind of aching that no heart can feel. There's no tears upon my cheek, no sobbing in the night, just a heart that's weeping sorrow of every bit of light. It's a deafening compassion, a riot in the bone. My heart cries for love, it's always new. Can you hear that? The rhythm of the gone, it never stops. Even when I'm sleeping, my heart cries. Even when I'm sleeping, my heart I've tried to give it away, I've tried to sell the lease on this piece of my chest that refuses to find peace. I've offered it to strangers, I've left it in the rain, like a stray dog looking for a bitter kind of sweet.
It's a loyalty that kills me, a prison without bars. My heart is still yours, no matter where you are. It won't come back to me. It doesn't listen or reason. It only knows your name. Still yours, always yours.
I held them back until the dams began to break. A library of sorrow in every breath I take. I thought if I stayed frozen, I could keep the flood inside, a place where all the nevers could comfortably hide. But the weight became a mountain, and the mountain turned to rain, and I couldn't find the strength to be the master of my pain. a glass umbrella in a shattering sky. I'm reaching for the oxygen, I'm reaching for the day, but the gravity of losing you won't let me look away. 'Cause my tears fell like the crashing of the sea, breaking every part of the man I used to be. They burned like a fire, they stung like a frost, a bitter reckoning for everything I lost. It's a total surrender, the masterpiece of grief. 'Cause my tears now, and there is no one reaching. Let it rain, let it flood, let it wash the memories out of my blood. I'm tired of holding, I'm tired of the wall. I'm just going to stand here and watch it all fall. It's a dying religion at the end of the Cause my tears fell like the crashing of the sea, breaking every part of the man I used to be. They burned like a fire, they stung like the frost, a bitter reckoning for everything I lost. It's a total surrender, a masterpiece of grief. My tears fell and there is no one me. The storm is over, but everything is underwater. I'm still here, just soaked in you. My tears fell, my tears fell, my tears fell, my tears fell, my tears fell. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark, counting every second, missing every spark. I'm listening to the settling of the dust upon the floor. The house is breathing deeper since you don't live here anymore. Shadows on the wallpaper are reaching for my hand, a map of a kingdom buried in the sand. never do.
Give me the daylight, give me the noise, take away the memory of all our broken toys. I can't stand the stillness, I can't stand the way. I'm begging for the morning before it's too late. It's a reckoning of shadows at the Darden Gate. 'Cause these broken lights alive are tearing me apart. I'm watching the midnight bleed into my heart. Nobody is resting, nobody can hear the sound that goes when everything I fear. It's a slow motion crash show in the dark of the room, drowning in the silence of the curtain call. The sun's coming up, but the room is still black. I'm still here in the fragments, broken nights alone.
It started as a hairline, a faint and silver line, a little bit of pressure on a love I thought was mine. I tried to paint the surface to keep the light away, but the damage has a language that it always wants to say. Now I'm looking at the ceiling, listen for the snap, falling through the center of a perfect golden trap. You didn't have to hit me, you didn't have to throw a single word of anger to make the fissure grow. Just the weight of all the silence, the coldness of your skin was enough to let the winter slowly settle in. I'm a vessel made of porcelain, waiting for the strike. I've never known a heart that felt quite so like this, and I'm shivering in the almost, shaking in the near, while the architecture crumbles from the pressure of the fear. The glass is getting cloudy, the vision's getting blurred, and I'm waiting for the impact of the final word. And my love climbs right down the middle, watching the light bring consumed and little. I try to hold the light, I try to break the code, but I'm matching hopeless of everything we hold. It's not a clean break, it's a slow shutdown, controlling inconscious to the perfect the frost is in the bones, the ice is in the blood. I'm standing in the middle of the wreckage. wreckage and the flood. You watched it split, you watched it bend, you watched the whole horizon finally descend. There's some sexy old mess, there's no turning back. I did something on into the crack. Yeah, my love cried right down the middle, watching the light become soothing and little. I tried to hold the light, I tried to break the code, but I'm messing up the lens of everything we hold. It's not a clean break, it's a slow zigzag, drowning in the silence of the thinning There's no fixing this, there's no turning back. I'm supreme, and so the quiet. Yeah, my love breaks right down the middle, watching the light become sudden and little. I try to hold the light, I try to break the code, but I'm mixing the colors of everything we hold. It's not a clean break, it's a slow zigzag, drowning in the silence of the thinning I'm checking the seams where I used to be whole, looking for the anchor of a drifting soul. I used to be a fortress, used to be the stone, but the mortar is crumbling in the hollow of the bone. One word from you was the final heavyweight that turned a little crack into an open gate. And it started to fever, the colors of mine. I'm dropping my keys and I'm dropping my guard. Why does keeping it together have to be so hard? The gravity is pulling at the threads of my skin, waiting for the vacuum to finally settle in. I'm a house of cards in a cold and rising wind, and I can't remember where the me had been. And the fine is a fiction, the okay is a lie, a thin glass ceiling between me and the sky. I'm reaching for the pieces, but they slip through my hand like a castle built upon the shaking sand. 'Cause I'm falling apart, I'm about to fight, dissolving like a shadow in the middle of the night. I'm breaking in slow motion, now I'm crashing to the floor, and I don't know who I am anymore. It's a total collide, a masterpiece of pain. I'm falling apart and I'm making the rain, 'cause I'm falling apart. One piece left, then another. There's nothing left to hold. I'm falling apart. I'm falling I memorized the architecture of your every ghost, the way you lean into the light when I needed you the most. I built a house of iron, thought the foundation was deep, on a promise that I swore you were meant to keep. I didn't see the sand beneath, I didn't feel the tilt. I was worshiping the altar of the life that we had in a world that turned to gray, the only sun that didn't set at the end of every day. I let my roots grow into yours, tangled in the dark. I thought you were the forest, not just a passing spark. I breathed you in like oxygen, I wore you like a skin, never knowing where the ending was about to begin. And the always was a mountain, and the ever was a sea, a beautiful deception that you practiced upon me. I was looking at the horizon, waiting for the gold, while the story in your hands was already old. 'Cause you felt like forever, you felt like the end, the only broken piece of me I didn't have to mend. I placed my whole eternity in the hollow of your hand. Now I'm matching the collapse of everything I planned. It was a Chinese lie, a masterpiece of art. 'Cause you fell forever, and total fantasies. You felt like forever, you felt like the end, the only broken piece of me I didn't have to mend. I placed my whole eternity in the hollow of your hand. Now I'm matching the collapse of everything I planned. It was a Pisces line, a masterpiece of art. 'Cause you fell forever, well, you broke my heart. The time just stopped, but the world kept moving. You felt like home, but the locks were already changed. You felt forever, you felt forever. the porch light on until the bulb began to fade. A sentinel of shadows in the mess that we had made. I counted every car that turned the corner of the street, feeling every rhythm of a phantom heartbeat. I left the door unlocked, I kept the kettle warm. Just a fool in a lighthouse, looking for a storm. The seasons change their colors, but I stayed the same shade, wrapped in the promises that you and I had laid. I was a statue in the garden, covered up in snow, waiting for a yes from a man who only knew no. I let the moss grow over every hope I held, in a prison of patience that I built myself. And the clock is a liar, it says time is on my side, but it's just the water rising with the turning of the tide. I'm standing on the platform, but the tracks have turned to rust, watching my forever turning into dust. I should have left at midnight, I should have run out of time, but I was busy waiting, stored the light to be on. You never came back, you never even tried, while something deep inside of me slowly shriveled and died. It's undying religion, a broken down creed. Yeah, my heart waited till it forgot how to be, standing in the rain on a one-way street. I was waiting for a ghost, praying to a stone, while the whole wide world left me all alone. I gave you my tomorrows, I gave you every breath. Now my heart is waiting in the quiet of its death. I should have left at midnight, I should have read that song, but I was busy waiting for the light to be on. You never came back, you never even tried. Was something deep inside of me slowly shriveled and died. It's undying religion, a broken down creed. Yeah, my heart waited till it forgot how to be, standing in the rain on a one-way street. I was waiting for a ghost, praying to a stone, while the whole wide world left me all alone. I gave you my tomorrows, I gave you every breath. Now my heart is waiting. Now my heart is waiting in the quiet of its death. It's a dying religion, a broken down creed. Yeah, my heart waited till it forgot how to be, standing in the rain on a one-way street. I was waiting for a ghost, washes out the stain, that the salt will find a way to cauterize the pain. So I let the river run, I let the floodgates fly, until the well of everything I had in me was dry. But I'm looking in the mirror at the same haunted face. The storm didn't move a single shadow out of place. I filled 1,000 glasses with the ocean from my eyes, waiting for the better that the world always implies. But the wounds are still as open as the day walked away, and the stinging doesn't soften with the passing of the day. It's a chemical illusion, a merciless deceit, to think that crying ever makes a broken heart complete. The reservoir is breaking, but the fire's still the same. The rain is only pouring down to magnify the flame. I'm drowning in a remedy that doesn't even work, while the ghosts of what we were still lurk. If it's supposed to help, why does it hurt so much? Why does every drop feel like a cold dead touch? I'm floating the room, I'm floating the floor, but I'm just as broken as I was before. It doesn't fix a thing, no. If it's supposed to help, why does it hurt so much? Why does every drop feel like a cold dead touch? I'm floating the room, I'm floating the floor, but I'm just as broken as I was before. It doesn't fix a thing. The waters are inside, but the pain won't sink. No, tears don't heal, they only make you wet. They only make it harder to forgive and to forget. I'm swimming in the sorrow, but the scars are still as deep. They're promises of nothing that the angels couldn't keep. It's just sand and water on a heart made of glass, and the pain, it will never pass. Is this me thing? No. Still stinging, still open. The water didn't save me, it just made me heavier. Tears don't heal. Watching the colors drain from your eyes, like a slow motion sunset in a hollowed out sky. You're sitting right there, I can reach out and touch, but the person I knew, it doesn't weigh very much. You're becoming a ghost while you're still in the room, a flower that's folding before it can bloom. And the near is a sea, a terrifying distance between you and me. I'm gripping your hand, but I'm holding the air, watching you leave while you're standing right there. 'Cause I'm losing you in the middle of the dead. A dream that forever just slips slowly away. You're fading to gray, you're fading away, dissolving like a shadow in the blinding light. It's a gentle disaster, a breathless end. I'm losing my lover, and I'm losing my friend. Stay with you, stay in the light. Don't let the memory turn into night. I'm fighting the void, I'm fighting the tide, but there's nowhere left for the love to hide. Oh, love to hide. And there's nothing left on the inside. Yeah, I'm losing you in the middle of the day. Watching the flow, it just slips slowly away. You're fading to gray, you're fading white, dissolving like a shadow in the blinding light. It's a gentle disaster, a breathless end. I'm losing you again and again. I can't see you anymore, even though you're right here. The signal is gone, I'm losing you. I'm staring at the ink that's bleeding page, a prisoner of the words I wrote at a younger age. I'm tracing every always and every I'll be there, watching numbers up into the cold. that you're starting to fray, just like the person that I was yesterday. Found a stack of promises underneath the bed, a library of everything we never quite said. I'm reading through our history, checking every line, for the moment that your heart stopped being mine. It's a graveyard of sentences, a cemetery of ink, where I sit in the silence, trying not to think. 'Cause I'm wrapping up the broken love letters tonight, watching every word lose the strength to fight. It's a shattered memory, a striving to free, falling like ashes in the cold and bitter street. Nobody hears the smear, nobody feels the tear of a heart that's worded to somebody not there. 'Cause I'm living at the broken love letters tonight, watching every word lose the strength to fight. It's a shady memory, a striving to free, falling like ashes in the cold and bitter street. Nobody hears the snap, nobody feels the tap of a heart that's worded to somebody not there. 'Cause I'm wrapping up the broken love letters tonight, watching every word lose the strength to fight. It's a shady memory, a scarred defeat, falling like ashes in the cold and bitter street. Nobody hears the snap, nobody feels the tear of a heart defeated. It's not in not there. One last page, the ink is dry, there's nothing left to write. Broken love letters. I built a cathedral out of whispers and hopes. I held the frayed ends of invisible ropes. I was memorizing the way your breath would fall, while you were just a shadow leaning against the wall. I thought we were a fire burning bright and deep, but I was just a secret that you didn't want to keep. I spoke force bold in the halls of my mind, leaving the red flags and the warnings behind. I was painting a sunset on a windowless room, planting a garden where nothing could bloom. You were a passenger just passing through, and I was the one the only one who felt the blue. One set of footprints in the shaking sand. I loved alone. I've been checking the cupboards and under the bed, retracing the path of every word that we said. It's not in the kitchen, it's not on the shelf. I'm starting to think I've misplaced myself. It didn't walk out or run for the coast, it just evaporated like a morning ghost. I looked in the garden, I looked in the rain, I looked in the places we buried the pain. There's a map on the table with no X to find, just a trail of the forever we left far behind. Is it under the floorboards, in the back of a drawer? The love that I live for doesn't live here anymore. And the missing is a mountain, the gone is a sea, and I'm a search party of one, just me. I'm calling your name into a hollowed out sky, waiting for the echo to tell me why. Is it under the floorboards, in the back of a jug? A love that I live for doesn't live here anymore. When the missing is a mountain, the band is a sea, and I'm a search party of one, just me. I'm calling your name into a hollowed out sky, waiting for the echo to tell me what's there. 'Cause my love is lost, and I can't find the track. There's no breadcrumbs to lead me all the way back. It's not in your eyes, it's not in my hands. It's buried beneath the sheet-stained sands. I'm stretching my arms through the bitter frost, praying for the soul of the love I lost. Did I drop it in the dark? Did I lose it in the light? Was it starting by the silence in the middle of the night? I'm digging in the ashes, I'm tearing up the floor. Give it back to me, I can't stand on me long. Wish the drugs all the nation, but it slowly will pass. Yeah, my love is lost, and I can't find the track. There's no breadcrumbs to lead me all the way back. It's not in your eyes, it's not in my hands. It's buried beneath the shit-stained sands. I'm stretching my arms through the bitter frost, praying for the soul of the love I lost. corners, but the map is blank. My love is just lost.
The walls are paper thin, so I hold my breath in this quiet little chamber of a living death. I'm biting on my sleeve just to stifle the sound of 1,000 heavy feelings crashing to the ground. If the neighbors hear our heartbeat, they'll know I'm still here. So I'm drowning in the salt of an invisible tear. I'm a master of the mask. I'm a ghost in the hall. I've learned to be a shadow leaning on the wall. There's a riot in my chest, there's a war in my head, but I'm moving like a spirit hovering around the bed. The loudest part of losing you is the thing I can't say, so I'm leaking out the agony in a motionless way. And the pressure in the throat is unlessing a lot, swallowing the screams of the things you never said. I'm an ocean in a bottle waiting for the snap, caught inside the center of a soundless trap. 'Cause I'm crying in silence, I'm screaming in dark, catching the ashes of every single spark. Nobody hears the record, nobody feels the blow. Well, I'm shattering privately where nobody can know. It's a deep thin void, it's a violent peace, praying for the moment of a love release. Let me be loud, let me be real, let the world vibrate with the way that I feel. I'm burning up, I'm burning down, but I'm the only person in this ghost of a town. It's the crowd, it's tragedy, heaven to be found. Yeah, I'm crying in silence, I'm screaming in time, watching the ashes of every single spark. Nobody hears the reckoning, nobody feels the blow. Well, I'm shattering privately where nobody can know. It's a deafening bullet, it's a violent peace, praying for the moment of a love release. Everything drops away to total silence for 2 seconds, then a single soft sob is heard, followed by the muted piano from the intro. Shh, don't make a sound, they might hear the pieces hitting the floor, crying in silence.
It's still rising up to my chin. The salt is the only thing that stayed behind. My tears stayed. They tell you that the salt will leave you with the tide, that there's a secret exit where the heaviness can hide. So I let the river run, I let the floodgates go, waiting for the better that the world claims to know. But the water didn't wash, it only pulled around. Now I'm living in the middle of a lake that I have found. Water distorted cello winters with a low scraping texture on the string guitars, shimmer in the distance, sounding like high-pitched sirens heard through a fog. I filled 1,000 glasses and I flooded every hall, waiting for the moment that the pain begins to fall. But the droplets just remain, clinging to my skin like a transparent armor for the state that I am in. You can walk out of a room, you can walk out of a light, but you can't walk out of water that's as sharp as any knife. And the surface is a mirror and the mirror is a lie, reflecting every second of a long and slow goodbye. I'm gasping for the oxygen, I'm reaching for the day, but the weight of all this weeping isn't going away. It's the flood with power, my son, the storm without end. I'm watching the horizon, slowing and sand. 'Cause my tears stay, they refuse to disappear. It built an ocean in the middle of my fear. I'm drowning in the remedy, I'm sinking in the cure, on a heart that's too broken to ever be pure. It's a flood without an exit, a storm without an end. I'm watching the horizon, slowly slow. 'Cause my tears stay, they refuse to disappear. They built an ocean in the middle of my fear. I'm drowning in the remedy, I'm sinking in the cure, on a heart that's too broken to ever be pure. It's a flood without an exit, a storm without an end. My tears stayed and broke me again. It's still rising up to my chin. The salt is the only thing that stayed behind. My tears stayed. Yeah, my tears stayed. They refused to disappear. They built an ocean in the middle of my fear. I'm drowning in the remedy, I'm sinking in the cure, on a heart that's too broken to ever be pure. It's a flood without an exit, a storm without an end. My tears stayed and broke me again. It's still rising up to my chin. The salt is the only thing that stayed behind, and tears stayed. Tracing the outline where you used to lay. The sheets are still frozen in the shape of your stay. I didn't hear a suitcase, didn't hear a pee, just the sound of the oxygen fading from me. You didn't leave the note on the kitchen wood. You just stopped being here for good. There's a ghost in the hallway, it looks like the light, but it's just the moon playing tricks on the night. I was ready for fire, I was ready for shit, but you didn't even whisper my name. You folded your presents like a letter heart, and this told me I love you's hanging by a thread. It's the kind of cloud that makes 2 years bleed, the kind of hunger that nothing can feed. I'm reaching for it, but I'm starting to drown in the weight of a house that's burning down. 'Cause this love didn't burn down, it didn't crash or collide, it didn't even scar on the outside. It just poured its foot on and slipped through the cracks, leaving no footprints, no way to check it back. I was braced for the thunder and tearing apart. The love left quietly and broke my whole heart. No glass on the floor, no holes in the wall, just a terrifying echo of nothing at all. Is it a tragedy if there's no one to hear? If the past that I love just became the thin air? You're gone, you're gone, and this silence is this love didn't burn down, it didn't crash or collide, it didn't leave a scar on the outside. It just poured its foot on and slipped through the cracks, leaving no footprints, no way to track it back. I was braced for the fire, tearing me apart. The love left quietly and broke my whole heart. So quiet, I'm still listening for the slam of the door, but it's just me in the shadows on the floor. Love life, love quietly. There wasn't a scream, there wasn't a shattering glass, no violent storm that refused to let us pass. It wasn't a fire that consumed the entire room, or a sudden winter that stole the summer bloom. It was just a snowflake, a light that lost its glow, a stole my whole heart. None words, no sound at all, just the dust settling on the frame. Love died softly. The clock on the wall has a voice like a hammer, stuttering out in a mechanical stammer. I never noticed the fridge hum so loud, or how the dust dances in a silver gray cloud. Your ghost didn't leave any words on the air, it just left the weight of the nothingness there. And it screams in the dawn. I'm begging for thunder, I'm praying for rain, anything louder than this kind of pain. Did you hear that? Me neither. Just the sound of the end. Silence. walls of a house that's lost its soul, trying to find a piece of me that's still standing whole. You were the air in the hallway, the light upon the floor, the only reason I ever walked through that front door. Now the oxygen is thin and the colors all turn gray, since the center of my gravity simply walked that ever felt quite right. I built my whole identity around the way you moved, a library of habits that your shadow had approved. I didn't have a plan B, I didn't have a spare. I was worshiping the silence because you were standing there. 'Cause you want everything, the sun, the moon, the sky, the only holy reason Mary had to try. Now I'm standing in the nothing, a ghost without a name, while the world around me stays exactly the same. It's a total devastation, a masterpiece of loss, 'cause you are everything, and I'm paying the cost. Cause you are everything, the sun, the moon, the ski, the only holy reason I ever had to try. Now I'm standing in the nothing, a ghost without a name, while the world around me stays exactly the same. It's a total devastation, a masterpiece of loss, 'cause you are everything, and I'm paying the cost. Who am I without you? What is left to be? When you took the whole universe away from me, give me back the light, give me back the air. I'm streaming off the memories that I came there to wear, and now there's nothing there, and now there's nothing there. 'Cause you were everything, the sun, the moon, the sky, you're the only reason I ever let it shine. You were everything, the sun, the moon, the ski, the only holy reason I ever had to try. Now I'm standing in the nothing, a ghost without a name, while the world around me stays exactly the same. It's a total devastation, a masterpiece of loss, 'cause you are everything, and I'm paying the cost. Everything, the start and the finish, the whole world in a single pair of eyes. You were everything, and now I'm just